I think it's helpful to actually discuss use cases, and the more concrete, the better. So when I wrote the invitation yesterday, something came out of my head, which is the Journal of Integer Sequences, which I don't expect you to have heard of. And after writing the idea that I'm a mathematician that wants to submit something to that paper, I had a look at the help that the paper provided for people that submit. And they've actually got a large list of advice and so forth. One of them that struck me was, don't put any Unicode characters in your file. That's part of their advice. Well, if the use case is writing for the Journal of Integer Sequences, we can actually check whether or not there is Unicode characters in the file. They also don't want gratuitous comments in the file. They want the file just to be, the tech code and nothing else. So if we want to make things better for the Journal of Integer Sequences, we could sort of provide an environment that makes it easier for people to do that. And we could also provide as examples some papers from the journal that have been typeset in text so they can see how it's done. So rather than learning how to use tech from a physics paper, they can learn to use how to use tech in a paper that's very close to their subject matter. Now, I'm not saying that's worth doing because the Journal of Integer Sequences is a really important journal and lots of people submit to it, but it's part of the range of the users we've got. And one of the tools, which is removing all the comments, I happen to know already exists. Google has a policy that when you submit an article, you strip the comments out. And they've got a tool that strips the comments out. There's one of the Google tools for use with tech. So that tool can actually be bundled in to any sort of tech live environment if we wanted to. So it's by looking at examples, and the more concrete, the better. And one gets a sense of what difficulties users are facing and also what it is they're trying to do.